Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to Dubai, the land of opportunities. That's where the real money is made. I wanted to give you a quick input on how ZPay is doing right now. As you may know, we formed our strategic partnerships with ZPay through my brother Sahil a few months back, and it had already shown fantastic results and a lot of value added to the market. So I hope you guys are out there, they're up to date. I don't want to give you a lot of information, but believe me, if you blink your eye, you're gonna miss on a lot. There's a lot of money being made over here. Get into real estate, diversify your portfolios, because this is where the money is gonna come in. That's the real deal, guys. This
Hi,
guy
how
is
are
the
you,
real
bro?
deal over here.
Hi guys, this is Sahil from ZPay. I'm out here with my brother, partner, and the guy here in UAE, Faris Al Tatamuni. It's been really great being in UAE and developing for UAE and actually creating a crypto firm which is UAE centric. And what we're talking about here is we're actually trying to get 54 million people around the Gulf into crypto. That's the kind of adoption that we're talking about. And when we speak about UAE, it's definitely the biggest financial hub in the world. It's right after Singapore, but it's taking over Singapore. So the Asian communities are actually leaving behind, but UAE is leaving the Asian communities behind in terms of investing or in terms of building. UAE, as we all know, is a land of transformation. It went from being a desert to being the #1 financial hub in the world in just a decade. And this is where we are again coming in to transform how money works in UAE by introducing ZPay and our plans for UAE to actually cryptonize the United Arab Emirates with our ZPay. Now, as we yesterday announced that we are launching a real estate platform where you can actually invest in assets using crypto. You can use stable coins and ZPay to actually invest in real estate assets on our platform, which is Firdaus. We basically we announced that the way Firdaus works is it's very easy. We are sourcing inventory from top developers. We are putting them on our platform, and people can crowdfund those assets and they can provide liquidity to those assets. And then, as those assets appreciate in real time, the investors or the backers, they basically get a yield basis the appreciation of the price of the asset in the real world. So we're moving over magic into net money, and we are actually being the bridge between real world assets and crypto assets and combining them together to actually build this healthy crypto economy in UAE, because we want to involve the intangible asset with the tangible asset so that you know what you're putting your money in and you know what you're getting into instead of just facing the volatility around it. So Faris, tell me, how is the real estate market affected after Corona with investing or people's buying power?
Well, obviously, just like anywhere else in the world, the market went a little bit down. Everyone who owns a property, I myself own a property over here, and it depreciated in price big time. So I was not happy with it anymore. As an asset, it was nothing to me anymore. Less than half the price went down. So I'm left out with, I would say, maybe 40% of what I originally bought it for, and I only bought it a couple of years ago, hoping that things will go well. But I'm left out with no option. So if I was someone who's a crypto guy, which I am about to be, by the way, right now. This guy's influencing me big time. So if I'm a crypto guy and I own a lot of crypto assets, then I would definitely have one of the best solutions right now to make a use of my asset, or to at least be liquid enough to buy assets in the market. Keep in mind, the market right now is down. It's flushed. There's a lot of depreciation, a lot of assets that are out of those, out of the market kind of assets. Massive deals are going on, but only one kind of people, or one type of people, or wealth investors would be able to buy these kind of assets, the ones that are actually liquid. It doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter how much assets or properties or whatever you have around you. It matters if you can actually liquefy it, you can cash it out. As we speak right now, money, as they say, is king, right? And if money is king, then you gotta keep it with you, so to stay king. If you're gonna spend it on assets, there's no point of it. However, investors with a lot of crypto assets or cryptocurrencies would be the ones who are going to flourish the market right now. They're going to buy everything upside down. I mean, if I was in that world 2 years ago, I would have devoured most of the deals right now in the market. But I'm about to be, and hopefully this guy's going to change it for me, my perception,
Absolutely,
which I think he did yesterday anyways.
Yeah.
But he forgot to tell you one thing, one very important part. What Sahil is working on in the real estate market is not just with anyone out there in the market. It's with the biggest developer in Dubai. I'm not gonna say names for now.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's the biggest developer in Dubai. You can Google it yourselves. You can find out the name.
Yeah.
But that's one of the points I wanted to give to you. The second thing you should know is he's the only guy doing this right now as we speak in Dubai, and he's the only crypto-based partner that we have as Lead Ventures. So you can imagine how much effort and how much soul and passion and how much, you know, enthusiasm we're putting to this project, because it's a one-way ticket. There's no way for failure. It's gonna skyrocket. So if you're not in the game, you better be, because I'm already there now. So the train is not gonna catch you. You know, if it runs, it runs. You gotta run faster than it.
Absolutely, completely agree on that, 100%. And as I say, you know, actions are way better than words, and that's why I wanted to put this video together, to catch up with Faris and to let you all, and to introduce you all to him, and to let you all know our thoughts and his thoughts about what we're doing in UAE. And you know, now you know his mind, and he is definitely somebody who's very, very successful out here. Just Google his name, you would know. Most of you know him. You know, if you don't know him, if you're watching this first time, you're here for the first time, just Google his name out and you would know who we are sitting here with. So yeah, if somebody that wise is putting his mind into it, if he's doing all his diligence, and if he's actually out there in the market building billion-dollar businesses all throughout his life, you know exactly what he's talking about, and you know exactly how he sees it, and how I also see the same thing. Crypto market is volatile. You can just sit and hold crypto and wait for it to appreciate, or you can use that crypto and put that into the real estate market, which 100% no-brainer appreciates in value. Whatever we bring is hot, it appreciates in value. There's no volatility in real estate. There's no volatility when you actually invest your crypto asset into real estate asset. So you know, you're doing that bridge. This is the convergence. You know, this is one of a kind, and we in fact have this one very, very big person in real estate, in the real estate game, who is way more than billions of USD dollars, and he is actually coming very, very soon to ZPAE family for Firdaus. So stay tuned for this and keep and get in the game right now. If you're not in the game, you're missing out, as he said. So I don't know who you want to be with, but if you want to be in the A team in UAE, then this is your ride for this is your train that you should not miss, and this is the flight you should catch. So yeah, this is us signing off. We got lots to do. You know, we're going back to work. Yeah, drop in your comments below. You know, Seb, just viral this video out. You guys do your best. You guys
I'm sure they're gonna viral it after
they
a
always
couple
do
of
it.
minutes.
They always do it. Yeah, they always do it. Absolutely, it was great talking to all of you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
We hope to see you all soon in Dubai, and as we said, this market has been a real estate hub for the longest time ever. But right now, we're gonna do things differently. And the only way we're gonna do it differently is through this. And if we put our minds into it, it's gonna go the way we want it to go. So pick up your bags, put your hands where your wallets are, put your hands where your mouth is as well, and start moving with us.
Make the right moves. That's
Absolutely.
all that matters. And as Floyd Mayweather told us, we're moving on, we're moving up. That's exactly what we're doing. Cheers.